Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is October 23rd of 2025. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland has greenlit the termination of U.S. President Donald J. Trump on the date of October 24th of 2025. Coincidentally, the date of October 24th marks exactly 277 days since Donald J. Trump was sworn into office back on January 20th of 2025. The number 77. This is the same number as the 27 Club, 2 sevens, London bombings of 7-7. This is an esoteric kill number. It's highly likely that Trump will be neutralized in some form or fashion on this date. Exactly how or what the CIA will cite as the pretext for the neutralization of Trump on the state is not known. He could be assassinated. He could be die of some sort of medical related event. But I believe that Donald J. Trump will be arrested on the morning of October 24th, 2025 for crimes he did not commit. I just published a report entitled Operation Inside Job. It appears that they plan to frame Trump for Securities and Exchange Commission related crimes, insider trading, violation of the Pelosi Act, etc., in respect to Binance, the cryptocurrency Binance, and/or World Liberty Financial, Trump's crypto company. So Trump just pardoned this former employee of Binance in the last yesterday, I believe. So they plan to frame Trump for allegedly committing some sort of financial related crimes. He will likely be taken into custody on the morning of October 24th by the FBI, by the Secret Service, and/or the U.S. Marshal Service. He will likely be taken to an undisclosed location and tortured. Coincidentally, the date of October 5th marks exactly 28,988 days since Trump was born in Queens, New York, back on June 14th of 46. So this number is really special because this is 3 8s. This is 888, so 28,988. 3 8s, as in 38 special, is Switzerland. This is CH, 3 8. This is Confederation Helvetica. This is the official. When you're in Europe and you see people driving, they have the CH sticker. This is for Switzerland. This is 38. I believe that Donald J. Trump will no longer be with us by the date of October 25th, because he will be killed, likely under the guise of suicide or attacking law enforcement and then being restrained or suffering some sort of medical related emergency while in prison. Coincidentally, an NFL player, his name is Doug Martin. He was just killed by the Oakland Police Department in a confrontation. And this appears to be an esoteric blood sacrifice offered up to the impending assassination of Trump by law enforcement officials, possibly from the Chicago Police Department or the New Orleans Police Department or the Oakland Police Department. And the reason for Trump's impending demise on the date of October 24th is very clear, because on the morning of October 24th, Donald J. Trump will board Air Force One, and he will depart to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where he will attend the ASEAN Summit from October 26th through 27th, where the countries and their heads of state from Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, as well as China, Russia, Timor-Leste, and the United States will be present. So what the CIA is trying to do is desperately neutralize Trump before he can grandstand on the world stage and hash out these new trade agreements and settle these wars that he's in the process of doing. So this is Switzerland basically decapitating a sitting U.S. president specifically to prevent him from negotiating peace treaties and trade agreements with Asian nations. And considering that Russia and China are going to be there, this is a major, major event. On October 27th, Trump will depart Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and he will go to Tokyo. And when in Tokyo, he's going to meet the new prime minister, female prime minister of Japan. I forget her name offhand, and he will be meeting with her um, between the 27th and the 29th. And then on the 29th, Trump will depart Tokyo for Gyeongju, South Korea, if I said that right, and he will attend the APEC summit, and he will meet there with the heads of state from Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, China, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Peru, Philippines, Russia, Singapore, Thailand, and of course, he will be representing the United States. So this is a huge, possibly the biggest international trip that's been made by Trump in his tenure, in his first term and his second term, because he is basically meeting with a majority of the world after nailing down a peace agreement with Hamas and Israel, and settling a trade agreement with the United Kingdom and as well as the European Union. Now Trump is going to the other side of the world and trying to hash out these events. Switzerland does not want this. Switzerland operates on chaos, on terrorism, on war, and on destruction. And so they are going to neutralize Trump in some form or fashion prior to departing from Joint Andrews Base in Frederick County, Maryland on the morning of October 24th. According to the latest reports, Trump is going to be leaving at 10:40. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is local time, but it appears that he's going to be leaving in the morning at 10:40 in the morning. We have to be really careful with the itinerary coming out from the White House, at least as it goes for the rollcall.com, which is the official source for White House related events, because they have, especially with the last trip that Trump took to Israel, they purposely put out disinformation, possibly to distract yours truly from information to prevent these tragic events from happening, because Trump is in the crosshairs, and he is slated for assassination every which way you can imagine. And so I believe that Trump will be neutralized in some form or fashion on the 24th, aside from the fact that the number 24 equates to letter X, which is the international symbol of death. The numerology suggests that Trump will be assassinated on this particular event, or taken into custody and then murdered in some sort of ancient, esoteric, and ritualistic blood sacrifice. So as I mentioned, I believe that Trump would be arrested for Securities and Exchange Commission related crimes in respect to Binance and or World Liberty Financial. Obviously, in the aftermath of my report entitled Operation Inside Job and this video, which obviously the CIA could stage any sort of an assassination event targeting Trump. This could be a gunman, a sniper, a bombing. It could be an accident. It could be a medical related event. Obviously, all the scenarios which I have published over the last few years obviously are in play, but I do not believe that Trump will land in Kuala Lumpur safely, because I believe that some sort of an event is likely going to befall him in Washington, D.C. or Maryland prior to departing. And if that is in fact the case, I would kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.